upstairs, but this is a preview of an estate sale that's coming up. It's a real dig, and we're gonna take a walk inside so you can see. And right away, you know, you get your old sewing station there, and that's kind of cool. And then we've got old newspapers, which I love to dig through. The World War II era. Wonder what's in here. All sorts of great papers from the 30s, and I can even see these, which are kind of cool. And those are neat. And so let's see. Let's walk through the rest of the house. You know, this is what's typical of a house like this, is that, you know, you'd like to see it in its state as it was in the early 20th century. I said early 19th century. Sorry, it's early 20th century. This house was built about 1900, and it's been redone. And but there's a large amount of hey, WeWeXO, how you doing? We're looking at an estate sale coming up this weekend in Connecticut. This is sort of a free early preview, and you can kind of get a quick look at it and see what's here. If estate sales are something that you're into checking out, thanks to the hearts, appreciate it. We're going to take a look at some interesting stuff here, because who knows, no matter what you collect, you can often find it here. Hey, what's up? Hey, Sergey, Sergey, I should say. How you doing? I've got old safes, which I'd love to look inside and see what's there. That's an awesome safe. Got some old cameras here. Not super old, but let's see. We got some old postcards. I'm going through an estate sale that is not started yet. It's actually starting Thursday, so we can see what's coming up for sale. These are Model T parts. Model T parts are kind of awesome. That's apparently a very hard to get piece for a Model T. I don't know exactly what it is. And bits and pieces. Then there's some old planes, some old tools, that sort of thing. And if you like what you're seeing, throw me some hearts, because I can always use hearts. I'm trying to get to 20,000 by the end of next week. Anyway, thanks. If I'm awesome, throw me some hearts, man. Oh, there's some old ice skates right there. Bits and pieces. We got jewelry here, always a popular item at sales, different kinds of things. And take a look around. I'm into kind of like the old oddities, books, things like that. There's a lot of interesting books here. A lot of medical books, too. Organic chemistry, but there's books on dental care, that sort of thing. I'm always looking for things tucked in the pages of books, so there's some cool stuff there. He's got some really neat Buck Rogers memorabilia here. Slow down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll slow down, absolutely. It's hard because, you know what, this thing is flying through my hand, and I'm trying to get this done, so I will slow down. So Buck Rogers kind of comic books, these sort of heavy comic books, and what's really cool is he's got these here, which are, you know, not in A1 shape, but the fact that they exist at all is pretty cool. But he's also got a stack of these cookbooks. I didn't see any cookbooks. I've been through most of the books. But he's got a stack of these giveaways from the Buck Rogers radio show. So let's flip this around so you can see that. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. How to get the most fun from your 25th century helmet and rocket pistol. This is a paper fold-out helmet and rocket pistol. And that is awesome. And these are never been touched. And there's a stack of them. And that is just kind of cool. Lots of interesting kind of young person's books. Grunty Pig, the Mully Cow, you know, and the Bobbsey Twins, of course, and neat stuff. Just all different kinds of books here. Moving picture girls and more. So this is a sale that's coming up in Danbury. This is sort of a preview of the sale I'm able to do. The estate sale company that's running it gave me permission to look through things that are here. Here's some of the smalls. These are Wild World War II, probably from a kit. These ships that are almost made out of either lead or solder. Pieces of wood that have been soldered on the bottom. Oops. And I just broke it. And the value goes down. No, just kidding. These are in questionable shape, but probably World War II era. Really cool. Interesting little toy train here. Some other interesting little items here I want to show you. This is a commemorative piece from the Taconic Trail, which I think is, yep, they're cameras. I'll go back and take a look at the cameras. And one moment, please. Interesting. Don't understand the message that they're sending here, or why the Taconic Trail would advertise something like this, but there's a museum on the Taconic Trail. I guess you do that. Cool old optician's shipping box. Julius King Optical with kind of a neat either tax or shipping stamp on it. Whoops. If you're into collecting stamps or cancellations, I'll go back and look at the cameras, because someone was interested in the cameras. There's some glasses that need to go with that. Alright, let's go through, and unfortunately I'm limited to the lens that's on this thing, so it looks like I'm flying through the house. For that, I apologize. Let's go back over to the cameras. What kind of cameras are you looking for? We have some, sorry, there's a bright light here that's going to make it difficult to see. We got a old brownie, and we got a folding camera. Neat little tool there. You can actually use them. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you know what I do? I absolutely collect glass negatives, and I can process them. And that's my thing. So I like the other end of that. Here's a brownie reflex. And you got your Instamatic, and then you got an 8mm. Kodak is an 8mm. And that looks like the most interesting of the cameras. Stuff out on the deck there. I always love to look through desk drawers to see if there's anything interesting in there, but it's very dark. Very dark. Okay, let's go back over here. And, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, well, hey, if you can get those things working and put them together. I have a Minox 16 that I found in a free pile for sale. Those are awesome. Awesome spy cameras. Let's see, and I don't know, I think we're just about done taking a look here, and it's in perfect condition. Yeah, wow, that's found in the box. That is, you don't get more perfect than in the box, in the original box. We take you upstairs. There's not much to see up there. I guess there's one more cool thing to see upstairs, which we will take a quick look upstairs, and let's take a quick look upstairs, and this was one cool thing that's up here. This house has been pretty well cleared out, and it's been pretty well restored over the years. I say pretty well restored. It's definitely 70s era restore. But being that it was restored at all, ruins what might have been cooler nooks and crannies. But this is a built-in cabinet someone made, but they made it out of shipping boxes, which I think is just sort of an awesome. There were some neat cracks in the floor, which we could take a peek through. I wonder if you can see. I don't think we can. Just to show you that we look everywhere when we go to these sales. And if I shine the light just right down there, let's see. We can see what's down there. And if you can just see that little bright spot there, that's a pearl. Now, probably a fake pearl. If it was a real pearl, that would be awesome. But we'll show you one more piece of Danbury history, which is kind of cool here. Or just local history, which is always cool. And this was found in a drawer. We're going to go landscape for this, because you can do that now on Periscope. And, yep. You spy correctly. Interesting. Looks like fairly new dolls. There's Barbies up here as well. But that is a cool, cool piece. Giving away a Huckmobile. And we'll go into one more room here. Some kids' toy appliances. Can't really see too well. It's an old Barbie camper. Looks like she didn't keep up payments on it, so been repossessed a couple times. Sorry, Barbie, didn't know you were sleeping in the camper. Barbie's now homeless. unfortunately, due to the economy. But hopefully, someone will adopt Barbie, and she won't be homeless anymore. But anyway, that's it. Some books that are not too terribly old. Of course, the Kids Commode, which is ever goes for like $70 at toy conventions. Yeah, I'm sure it does, and it's really in good shape. It's just dusty. Maybe a few scratches on it, but yeah, it's a neat piece. If I was a collector or a dealer, I'd be scrapping this stuff up.